Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of a Nation Wave, and this is day 23 of the June Daily Draw. So as we start the week, let's see what message we get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Good Fortune Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch, Litha Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We have the Ace of Wands. So we're literally branching out. The seed is growing. We're having the beginning, the first beginnings of our creative energy is taking shape. We're releasing its potential. We're getting that creative energy flowing. And it's already beginning to manifest results. We can see that it's only, sort of minimum results. It isn't a fully grown tree. It's not fully adorned with leaves and flowers and everything. It's not fully in shape. It's the beginning. It's the ace. It's the beginning, the start of the things. But even right at the beginning, as we employ our creative energy, it immediately starts to get going and being creative. When creative energy is released, no matter in whatever way, even in preparation for the results to come. I think I've said this before, the preparation, we don't prepare to create. We don't do the preparation and then create. The preparation stage is part of the creation process and is thereby imbued with creative energy and therefore will produce results even from that moment we start. From step one, once we start with step one, that's it. The creative energy is flowing. That's how effective our creative energy can be. But of course, we have to keep developing it and nurturing it and keeping it going for it to grow fully. But this is a start. We always have to start somewhere. And it doesn't matter in what small way we start. It's a start. The creative energy begins to flow immediately and will very quickly begin to start the growth period, the growth energy, the life energy. So all we need to do is keep that process going and to recognize that when we've set our intention, we've took the first step, the creative process, it has begun and is already working and producing. We may not yet see everything that we want or need to see, but it's a start, as I said. So we need that to give us the encouragement to continue. That even if we could just see something in just a minute way of coming into existence, of some change coming about, that's the creative energy showing us that we're on the right track and we're in the flow, and we just need to keep that going to fully release the potential of what we've started. And so that's what this card is saying. You've started. It's producing results. You just need to keep going, developing, once you've done step one, you go for step 2 and 3 and so forth. And you will see further growth further down the line as you do that. But recognize that you have begun and that you are effectively creating right now. That's what this card is saying. So be encouraged and keep going, because it's not for nothing. Sometimes we think Is this really achieving anything? Yes, it is. Have trust in the process that it is achieving, and very quickly you will see the early signs of that if you're not seeing them so far. So don't give up straight away because you don't see anything immediately. The process is started immediately, but it may take a little bit of time, only a short time, for you to see at least the first fruits of what's happening. So hang in there, and your faith in the process, your efforts of keeping the energy flowing will pay off, and the results will be produced. And that's the confidence we can have in this process. Obviously, we don't then stop as we see the beginnings. That's only to spur us on to the further steps along the way. We can't not stop halfway through the process. We need to keep going. We need to keep going right to the end to fully achieve what we want. But the fact that we've begun and it's already working is an encouragement to us. So let's take hold of that and keep on creating. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. The summer berries again, which is, because we've had this before, it's reminding us that also to bear in mind that if we do start seeing things happening, and we think, oh yes, it's working, that there's a temptation to want to rush the process, because once we see things happening, we want to run to the end to get the full result, and we want to get there quickly. But the thing is that it is a process that happens in due time. And as this says, be wary of picking your harvest too early and risk losing the sweetness of it all. The fruit needs to go right through the growth process to become adequately sweet to the taste. Too early and it won't have that sweet taste. So we can't rush the process. The process will take as long as it needs to. And if we try and cut corners, we won't get the sweet result that we expect or desire. But if we just allow the process to play out, trusting that the energy is working, because we've seen the beginnings of it, when it does get to the end in a natural way, we will have that sweet result that we've been after. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 24. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.